The first Outlander Season 8 trailer has arrived, and it contains shocking information about Faith, Claire's daughter. Will her legacy reshape Jamie and Claire's future? Don't miss the heart-stopping preview. The time has come for fans of Outlander to celebrate. The first thrilling trailer for Season 8 contains a shocking revelation, the return of Faith, Claire's daughter, as well as emotional twists, epic drama, and more. As Jamie and Claire face new dangers, could this long-lost connection change everything? Dive into the heart-pounding preview and uncover the secrets that await in the next chapter of this beloved saga. A gripping new story about Faith, a mysterious figure connected to Jamie and Claire's most difficult past, is revealed in the trailer. The Fraser family must confront the echoes of a lost love and the weight of unspoken truths as war, betrayal, and destiny collide. Will they be able to mend old wounds or unravel the future they've worked so hard to protect with this unexpected return? With stunning visuals, emotional depth, and the show's signature blend of history and heartbreak, Season 8 promises a journey where the past never truly stays buried. The first trailer reveals a shocking fact. Faith, Claire's daughter, who had been thought to be lost in time, has come out of the shadows. When a mysterious young woman shows up at Fraser's Ridge, Jamie and Claire Fraser, who are still navigating the turbulent aftermath of the American Revolution, find their hard-won peace broken. Her name is Elise, and her existence forces the Frasers to confront a devastating truth. Their infant daughter Faith, whom Claire mourned for decades across 2 centuries, may not have died in Paris after all. Flashbacks unveil a secret history. A desperate nun, recognizing the danger surrounding Faith's birth, smuggled the child away to safety. Elise bears the weight of that buried legacy today, generations later. Claire is torn between overwhelming joy and crushing guilt, while Jamie grapples with the sudden expansion of a family he thought he fully understood. Brianna and Roger, wary of temporal consequences, fear her presence could unravel the delicate threads of history they've fought to protect. An even deeper connection emerges, one that has the potential to reshape the Fraser lineage, when young Ian discovers that he is inexplicably drawn to her. But danger stalks this fragile reunion. A ghost from Jamie's past reappears, armed with information about Elise's lineage. As old enemies and new threats converge, Jamie must once again become the warrior chieftain to shield his family. The trailer teases sweeping battles, tender moments of reconciliation, and the haunting question, if Faith's survival reshapes everything Claire believed about her past, what future remains for those she loves? With lush cinematography, emotional performances, and the signature blend of historical grandeur and intimate drama, Outlander Season 8 weaves a tale of redemption, betrayal, and the indelible bonds of family. The past refuses to stay buried, and the Frasers will learn that some echoes of love, loss, and legacy are too powerful to silence. The Fraser family's understanding of the past is rewritten, and decades of grief unraveled when Faith's daughter is revealed in Season 8 of Outlander. When Elise arrives at Fraser's Ridge, her very existence forces Claire to confront the most painful chapter of her life, the loss of baby Faith in Paris. The truth, buried for nearly 30 years, finally surfaces. Faith didn't die that fateful night in 1744. A compassionate nun at l'Hôpital des Anges, recognizing the danger surrounding the child's birth, secretly arranged for Faith to be taken to a remote convent in the French countryside. She was raised there as Maria Elise and was unaware of her true ancestry until shortly before her own premature birth. Elise carries with her the only tangible proof of her mother's existence, the gold bracelet Jamie gave Claire in Paris, carefully preserved through the years. Claire experiences a visceral reaction as she recognizes the young woman's familiar mannerisms in her healing techniques, while Jamie is left speechless by her uncanny resemblance to the young woman. The emotional effect is terrible. Claire must reconcile her decades of mourning with the knowledge that her child lived, grew, loved, and died without ever knowing her true parents. Jamie has never held his first child, so the reality of becoming a grandfather to an adult woman is a bittersweet one. The way Brianna responds is particularly intricate. Having grown up without Jamie, she understands better than anyone what Elise has lost. Yet she also fears the temporal consequences of this revelation. Roger's research reveals alarming evidence that Faith's survival was not an accident, but rather a part of a larger conspiracy involving Jacobite loyalists and French aristocracy. Young Ian finds himself inexplicably drawn to Elise, their connection deepening when a Mohawk elder reveals an ancient prophecy about the daughter of sorrow who would bridge two worlds. The political implications prove equally dangerous. Simon Beauchamp, a shadowy figure from Jamie's past, has been looking for Faith's kin for years because he thinks they have a rightful claim to French titles and lands. His sudden appearance at Fraser's Ridge threatens not just Elise's safety, but the family's hard-won peace. The season builds to a heart-wrenching climax when Claire discovers Faith's final diary entries. Pages filled with anger and confusion about the parents who abandoned her, followed by later entries showing her gradual understanding of the truth. While Jamie becomes determined to demonstrate, through Elise, that they would have loved Faith with every fibre of their being, this discovery sends Claire into a spiral of guilt and what-ifs. The storyline masterfully intertwines past and present, with flashbacks revealing key moments in Faith's life. Her quiet childhood in the convent, her brief but happy marriage, the devastating moment she learned her true identity. These glimpses into the life Claire and Jamie were denied make their present interactions with Elise all the more poignant. As the season progresses, Elise's presence becomes a catalyst for healing old wounds while exposing new vulnerabilities in the Fraser family dynamic. The authors use this story to look at important questions about grief, legacy, and how love can last a lifetime or hundreds of years. In the final Outlander Season 8 episodes, the emotional crescendo of Faith's long-lost daughter Elise's existence is reached. The Fraser family finally finds closure in a way that none of them could have anticipated after months of secrets, heartbreak, and reconciliation. Jamie and Claire face an impossible choice at the height of Simon Beauchamp's threat. Either send Elise away to protect her or keep her close and risk losing her to the same forces that took Faith from them previously. In a dramatic confrontation, Beauchamp is defeated, but not before revealing one last devastating truth. Faith had tried to find her parents years earlier, but was deliberately turned away by someone they trusted. The realization that their daughter had been kept from them a second time nearly destroys Claire, but Jamie's unwavering resolve keeps the family from fracturing. In the end, Elise makes her own choice, not out of obligation, but love. She decides to stay at Fraser's Ridge as a bridge to a new future, rather than as a replacement for the past. Claire gives Elise the one thing she was unable to give Faith: her mother's blessing, finally letting go of decades of guilt. Jamie, in a quiet moment, presents her with a new Fraser tartan, symbolizing her rightful place in their lineage. A moving scene of Claire and Jamie standing at Faith's newly erected gravestone, a memorial they had never had before, marks the season's conclusion. Elise stands beside them this time. The camera lingers as Claire whispers, "You were loved. We will remember you." The wind carries her words away, as if answering a prayer across time. The final moments of Outlander Season 8 bring a profound and emotional resolution to Elise's journey, one that finally gives Jamie and Claire the peace they've been denied for decades. The family gathers for a private ceremony as the last golden light of autumn falls over Fraser's Ridge. Elise, now fully embraced as one of their own, stands between Claire and Jamie as they unveil, but a testament. Jamie, his voice thick with emotion, recites a Gaelic blessing, the same one he whispered to Brianna when she was born. Elise then steps forward, placing a single white rose, the symbol of lost innocence in Paris, upon the stone. She says, "You were never forgotten, Mother," in a voice barely above a whisper. "I won't be either at this time." The camera pulls back to reveal the entire Fraser clan, Brianna, Roger, young Ian, and the children, standing in silent solidarity. As they finally let go of the grief they've carried for so long, Claire reaches for Jamie's hand, and the two of them tangle their fingers. A soft, haunting rendition of the Sky Boat song plays as the scene fades, leaving only the rustling leaves and the enduring strength of family. Some loves transcend time, some hearts beat across generations, and some souls, though gone, never truly leave us. Your journey with us may end, but the journey through time is just beginning.